A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Hi everybody! It doesn't really work, does it? But anyway, welcome all. Another 1v1. It's actually a rematch against Jora, which was the last battle where he absolutely destroyed me. I think I got 63 kills. He was Scythia, I was Macedon. And then I went for a rematch and he went Macedon. I thought, oh right, yeah, it'll be it'll be a normal battle sort of thing, and then he pulled out another skirmish army, so that taught me a lesson that day. I remember that. He's got 2 pikes this time as opposed to no infantry. I would have guessed 6 archers, 2 cretins, and then he'll have his 6 companions and 2 light lancers, so he's not got the horse archers this time. I've gone 5 cav, which is gold, and then what's that, 4 Balearic slingers, 2 standard slingers, 5 sacred band spearmen. They look like they are gold defense. So, well, we're about to find out whether that was my lowest ebb. I actually do play a lot with Carthage now, just because when you're up against a skirmish army, the slingers are quite good for the chariot archers. They take them out a lot quicker than the standard archers do when they're in that Canterbury circle. So yeah, I won't forward for it anymore. You can see he sent his lancers around. He's going to want to raid my archers. I'm keeping them quite nice and tight. Not sure if he's going to be able to surround me. I mean, obviously he will be able to surround me, but I've got quite a wide defence. So he's going for a little raid now. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to spot it. I am, so I'm going to chase him off. I might catch him. So yeah, I've caught him, but I want to try and take as many out as I can. Obviously what this is doing though, this is playing into his hands, because as soon as I turn my back, the numbers of my cav is going to absolutely plummet like a stone. So he's brought his infantry up. He doesn't want an infantry fight though. If I push my infantry up, he's going to withdraw, and he's going to keep doing that. And you can see he is destroying my archers, and that will pretty much always happen. Your archers will always get destroyed if you just sit there and do nothing. And like I said, this is the thing. You can either sit there, hope they use up most of their arrows on your skirmish troops, and then hope that you sort of just last enough and have enough infantry left and keep your cav out of the way. That's easier said than done though, believe you me. So some of his lancers have come back. He's got a lot in that one. That one's quite depleted, so that'll rout pretty quickly, that lancer. You can see I'm actually going to try and engage his pikes, which is probably exactly what he wants me to do. And the key thing what I've done here is I've left my slingers back. They should be in and around my pikes, you know what I mean? They should be glued to my pikes, basically. They should be shadows, basically. You know, wherever my pikes are, the skirmishers are just in and around them. So if they do attack, you know, don't put them on skirmish either, so they run away and you can't catch them. You know, I like to put them in and around my pikes, leave them there, and then worst case scenarios, then take 1 or 2 out from the side. You got it. By that time you've seen it and your pikes are just there. And I always try and remember that as well. You can see how I'm getting dragged out here. My pikes are getting pulled away, which is not a good move either. It can be if you do it in like sort of a little groups, but what will happen is he's got 3 archers and 3 archers and some, you know, so he's not going to mind that infantry fight there, because he's going to want to engage his pikes into mine now, which he is doing. That ties down my pikes, and then he's going to take out my cav quickly and then hammer and anvil me, and then I'm suddenly down to this lot over here. I don't think he'll be too aggressive on this side as it is. You can see he's going to go for my cav on this side as well now. I meant aggressive as in, you know, try and take out my infantry. He's going to wait until this infantry here has done its job. yeah, he's pretty much, you know, they're going to rout straight away. Those troops are quite far from the general. My calves, you know, got destroyed, and then this has got destroyed as well. So yeah, I'm not faring any better than I did last time, but because I did so badly, I don't like to be totally awful, you know. I mean, I don't mind, you know, losing to skirmish. It doesn't bother me in respect of, you know, my pride is hurt, as it were. You know, but you want to put up a sort of a good fight, make them think about it, don't you? You want to make them earn the right to beat you, if you see what I mean. What I should have done really is try and kept some cav on the side, distracted his cav like it is, and then had one unit like I have got here and I am sort of doing, but taking out the archers while his cav's not there with while these pikes are here babysitting him. So what I want to try and what I was obviously trying to do is bring my one unit of cav I've got back, bring it through my pikes, and then drop my pikes as they run into it. But this guy looks like he's pretty, you know, he looks like he's pretty good. He'd probably still beat me now by the same margin, to be honest with you. But yeah, there we go. So I think we can see what's going to happen. So I'm just going to forward it on double. Yeah, you see. So I'm going to try and chase his archers with my pike. That's you know, that's desperate times basically. I've lost my archers and my cav again. I've just got my pikes, and you can see it's game over. So it goes to show how important keeping your archers in the game are. I've actually managed to take out a couple of his archers, but it was literally just a couple, I think. My cav is over there, you know, on the red line, I would guess. He might be willing to take the pike fight now, tie down a couple of my units, but I would have thought he's just going to shoot me up. So what I want to do at the moment, or what I'm thinking of doing, is basically getting it so I haven't got my back to any of them. But yeah, you know, it's good game. You know, it was good game ages ago. Managed to take out that archer, and that's the kind of thing you've got to do, if you know what I mean. Pull your pikes across so there's a barrier. Use one bit of cav or two bits of cav. Take out one archer. Make sure he goes off the field. And then work your way back from where you started and carry on like that, and just work your way through methodically. But it is patience, and it is very intense. Trying to do it this way, so you know, it might be easier doing it, you know, skirmish. But there you go, what you do. So you can see I've started to get the gist of keeping my cav right next to my pikes now. So it looks like this battle was probably one where it clicked for me to keep, you know, hopefully keep my archers and my cav closer to my pikes, basically, because they're what I've got, what he hasn't, basically, which is decent infantry. I know he did have a couple of pikes, but you know, his infantry wouldn't have been a match fight. So I've admitted defeat. I should have done it ages ago. I actually got more kills this time, so that's something. Still crushing though. I don't know if I played this guy again. If he plays a lot and he changes his name, I would imagine I did. But it was just, I wanted to show these couple, not only to show how badly it started off and how badly I started off against them, but also just to show the cogs starting to turn with respect of how to, you know, fight against it with a non-skirmish army, you know, that I wanted to do. And the thing is, by the very nature of trying stuff, is that, you know, you don't learn unless you fail, and I often fail quite spectacularly. So yeah, we'll enjoy a few of them. Should be good. Anyway, yeah, see you next time.